is the, what is this? Hyatt Vacation Villas at the Welk, I think. Yeah, I'm not a platinum anything. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. And this at the Welk, apparently on Mondays, they have a farmer's market on site, which is pretty cool. Come west and things get cooler and fancier. And here we are in Daisy building, where you have to go down to go back up to get to the unit. Okay, Daisy. And here we are inside Daisy. Yeah, take a look at this. Of course, where are the lights? Nobody can ever find lights in these places.
Hey, they put the tub in a separate room.
Wait. And this is one of the bathrooms. Shower, tub, toilet. Oh, they have a nice little, it's a nice little patio thing. Okay. Again, the living room area, I hope. Yes, we got 2 beds in here. So we have, yep. Got this. Nice. And then let's check out. Aha! Lights. Let's check out the bathroom. In here, again, is there a light in the place? Here we go. Okay, so this is the bathroom, second bathroom. Cool little shower. I like it. Standard bathroom in here. This is the Hyatt Vacation Resort at the Welk in Escondido, California, which is near San Diego for those of us who aren't from California. It's very nice. Okay, so here's the best work setup I was able to come up with here. The Hyatt Vacation Club at the Welk in the 2-bedroom. The kitchen table did not work out because there was no easy power cord connection that wouldn't be a trip hazard. So the nearest power plug that I could find is all the way over here. And so that just would be quite a hazard to run it across the main walkway here in and out, or to one of the bedrooms over here. So alternatively, there was power here, but again, is coming back by the main kitchen table here, you can see it would again be kitchen entry. So luckily they have this kind of breakfast nook here that you can sit at, and so I was able to set up my computer here, and this is great. And you can see we've got power kind of just around the corner here. You just plug right in, and then there's no trip hazard. You can be set up, you kind of take over this one spot nearest to the wall here, and then people can still eat here or whatever, but it works out pretty well. And here's just a picture I took of the road and the hills behind it coming up to the unit where we were staying. One of the other things that's great about the Welk and the Hyatt Vacation Club here is the various events that they have that actually kind of do appeal. As you saw, they have the farmers market on Mondays, but on Tuesday nights they have the festival under the lights, which is outside kind of near where they had the farmers market. It's also right next to a Pizza Express that they have there, which is very convenient for getting some snacks to eat and then sitting around and listening to them play some live music. Okay, so one of the downsides that I found here at the Hyatt Vacation Club Villas at the Welk is work related. The internet. Their Wi-Fi is not great. Pretty slow, disconnects, freezes up, and yeah, it makes it pretty hard to do things, even like sending emails. Teams meetings, I've had to basically do no video sometimes. So yeah, bring a hotspot. I do wish they'd improve their internet. I don't know why they don't have better internet here. If you have mobility issues, these probably aren't the great place to stay here. There are stairs that go down and then up, either coming in or going out, or down and then down more, depending on the unit you get. They're not really that bad for someone like me who is not really mobility challenged. I've definitely done worse stairs up into a place. I remember the Holiday Inn Vacations Club in Oak and Spruce, and that was just like 2 flights of stairs almost, so this isn't too bad. And today I hope to get in to see one of the hot tubs. And that is one of the other things about this resort. There's a lot of stuff to do here, and there's a lot of room in it, but not quite as bad as Massanutten, I guess. It really isn't as bad as that, but to get to a lot of places, you're going to end up having to drive there, unless you are good with walking what I consider to be quite a distance. And I don't think there's really any shortcut to like get to the indoor hot tub from where we are. So, yeah. But you can see here like the mountains, the trees and everything is pretty cool looking. There are some golf courses. We're like kind of in the middle of one. Some cool birds and ducks at their pool, which I hope to maybe get some time tomorrow to go out with my big camera and get some good pictures. And they do have the little golf cart thing that you can take. You can just text them and they'll send a golf cart over for you. Now I believe this is the indoor hot tub building, but my understanding is one of the downsides is the saunas are segregated by sex, so you can't like easily go in men and women to the same sauna, even if you're wearing swimsuits and everything, which is kind of strange. But the hot tubs you can both go into, but you have to go through the men and women's bathrooms to get to the hot tubs. So anyway, this is gonna be a new adventure to see what's in here, and hopefully get some video at least of the hot tub. I mean, obviously not going through the bathroom. I've always wondered what you do with these balls, but it's kind of outdoors where they have these things are, so it's kind of chilly right now here in March, but oh, there's a hot tub over there. And a pool. So that's one of them. Unfortunately, the indoor hot tub I'm not really going to be able to show right now because Chad left and I don't just want to go in there. Huh, cool green stuff too. Fake grass here and stuff. Alright, well, a lot of exercise equipment. Not too exciting really. I got some pictures here of the pond, of the ducks. So that was pretty good using the RF 100 to 400 that I rented, which isn't too bad for a light and cheap lens to just kind of bring for a little bit of telephoto. But of course at home I'm going to keep my 200 to 800 for more reach. And then over here you can see I got some pictures of these huge rocks up on top of that mountain, and there's like a road we're going to try and find, possibly just up out of the resort, so we'll go take a look and see what that's like too. This is a shot of the resort from up a mountain road across from it. Can't get up the fancy mountain road to the top where those mansions are. That's a gated community, kind of right by the freeway, but you don't hear it a lot when you're in the resort, so that's nice. And as you can see, there is a lot there. So we're here in California near San Diego at the Lawrence Welk, I don't know, resort in the Hyatt Vacation Club. What are you guys thinking?
We're on top of a mountain. There's another mountain over there. We couldn't go up that road. They wouldn't let us. There's orange trees. We didn't stop and steal anybody's oranges yet, though. Yet being the key word.
We're not going to stop and steal somebody's oranges.
You don't know.
Okay, so here was the first use of the waterproof housing for the DJI Osmo 5 at the hot tub. It worked pretty well. This is the hot tub that we found. It was moderately hot. It was outside at the Welk here, and Chad is here asking me, can it see him underwater? And it turns out, as I show in this footage, it does see pretty well underwater. Not that like I was able to tell what it was videoing. But anyway, this isn't the largest hot tub I've been at, although there were several others at the Welk that we didn't go to. This was the one that was kind of closest to us. So yeah, that's probably about it to say about the hot tub here. Similarly, there's not too much to say here. It's kind of a basic pool, not the largest or fanciest that I've seen, but certainly not the worst that I've seen. It's kind of heated, but again, in March it was just not super warm here, and I wasn't that into the pool. One thing I have noticed is that these places all seem to die out, at least in the off season, by 7 p.m. it seems. And here's a bit of the otherwise unoccupied men's area with everything out of order. This would be, I believe, the sauna, or possibly the steam room. I don't recall which is which. Yeah, I think that was the steam room. This is the sauna. And, it looks like it would be perfectly nice if it worked. But the entire time we were there, it was under maintenance. Here's a picture I took during the festival under the lights with my relatively new to me Soviet Helios 44-2 lens. I was able to get some of the interesting bokeh there with the lights. This is about all I had to say here about the resort specifically. I had a lot of fun with the farmers market and a bit of fun with his festival under the lights, and the unit itself was okay. Mostly was pretty nice with large areas. Some things let it down though. The major amenities like the sauna and the steam room being under maintenance for the entire time that we were there, and also there was a problem with bird poop not really being cleaned off of the balcony and chairs there, which, as I don't really use the balcony a lot, I didn't notice until the last day we were there. I supposedly probably could have called for maintenance for that. But otherwise, there was one other thing to do in the area, which was to go see some of the nature, and I'm going to show a couple clips of going to some places that are near and then not so near to the Welk. So this is Hellhole Mountain Preserve or something like that. Canyon, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting drive to get here. Yeah. And this is the actual preserve. And it does in fact say Hellhole Canyon County Preserve. Open from sunrise to sunset. Huh. And all these roads and stuff around here are crazy. Like, quite the mountain road, very steep, very twisty turny. It's pretty crazy.
Mountains.
We are in the mountains. Open Space Preserve. Okie dokie. Well, we did eventually make it here. Felt like an hour and a half instead of 40 some odd minutes, but you know. Even just walking through here is kind of steep. And I'm just going to end here with a couple of clips from the Hellhole Canyon Preserve. There's some flowers, and there's also like a cool sculpture that they had commissioned that's of a 3D map of the actual preserve.